want to talk to you about the power of visualization. As you can see, I'm dressed for winter because it's my absolute favorite time of the year. Here in Texas, we get winter for, maybe 2 months, if that. It's actually 110 degrees outside. I just saw a chipmunk get barbecued. No, I'm just kidding. But the reality is, the cool thing about imagination and visualization is that you can picture things in your head and run scenarios and formulate ideas of how to run things very quickly. You can do it very rapidly to predict, how am I going to execute a plan? The thing is, sometimes in life we get past 30 and we forget how to play, we forget how to engage in life. When I was a kid, I would either play toys, I would go outside and play, World War II, or play with, rocks and nature, everything that I could, right? Creating whole new worlds all in my mind, just, having fun as a kid. And then some would argue, as I've grown into middle age, I haven't really transitioned into being an adult at all. But the reality is, those same skills that I used as a kid to come up with ideas, I still use them today in my business. And I tell people, whether you're writing a book, whether you're trying to come up with a company concept, whether you're trying to create a technological innovation or breakthrough, or just starting a business, you have to first start out with visualization, coming up with ideas, having fun with it. If you're rigid and you're tight and you're all wound up and all you do is just kind of think of, well, what's somebody else doing? You're not really going to open up the synapses and electrical impulses in the brain that are going to give you those ideas. They're going to bring forth something that's going to make you go, I think I could approach this differently, or I think I've got a great concept of something that's really bad. Because remember, entrepreneurship is strictly about either improving upon something that already exists or saying, I don't see something in the marketplace, I think I can bring it to there. The idea is first. Visualization is kind of the precursor to that, right? You start with that, then you come up with an idea, then you come in with people like myself and those of us here at DMC to push that idea into the public's eye, because you need a team to bring that together. Ideas are great, they're fantastic and wonderful, but you also need people that are going to push that visualization and crystallize it into something so that you can bring that to the market to people. But understand, being rigid and not having fun with coming up with these ideas, you're probably just going to regurgitate the same old thing. So I tell people, if you're stuck and you need someone playful with a sense of humor that's going to push things out for you and just put a different spin on it, that's going to present something to the world that's going to make people go, wow, this is a totally different way of approaching a problem, then give us a call, leave us some comments, but let us know. Have you been stuck? Have you had situations where you just couldn't get that idea out? I promise you it can be done, and I promise you we can give you some exercises to help you rekindle that old youthful spirit so you can have fun again. And understand, that's all that business and developments of ideas is. It's just having fun. And you only get one life, so utilize it and have fun with it. So call us.